So the way that I do the cough snare and the way I've broken it down is it's a really loud whisper with the cough as the initial hit. So if you whisper really loudly, it sounds like this. I'm whispering really loudly. Be quiet, kids. It's quiet time. So if you take that sound and make the cough the initial hit of it, so it's just like a but you don't really want to focus on the cough too much. You want the resonance of the sound to be the whisper part. So whenever you put the two together, it sounds like this. That's the cough snare.
What's up guys, my name is Beard and today I'm going to teach you the inward bass.
Oh yeah.
The inward bass, how to do it? Just 2 steps. We start with the outward chest bass. It sounds like this. It's like outward breathing, but it's outward heavy breathing, and you try to pinch down the back of your throat a little bit. So it's a relaxed vibration. It's not like the outward throat bass, which is higher in your throat. It's higher in your throat. You want to have the relaxed vibration. Okay, try it a few times, try to find the place where it sounds exactly like this. If you have that down, the step number 2 is very easy. Do the exact same thing, but inward. The chest bass is outward, and do that inward. So you get the it's like heavy breathing, but in the back of your throat you pinch it a little bit. Yeah, so that's the normal inward bass, I would call it. Yeah, that's kind of what you want to have. Don't go for the, if you pinch it too much, you get the, that's not what you want to have. You want to have the relaxed one for the inward bass. That's what I call the normal inward bass, because it's outward, inward. If you want to have my version of the inward bass, it sounds like this. It's a little bit lower and I call it the lower inward bass. How to do it is by doing the slizzer bass outward, and how you do that is by this vibration is a little bit higher, and you make your tongue like you're saying basically. Sounds really weird now, but if I add the vibration, it sounds like that. I'm not great at the slizzer bass, but if you do that vibration outward but inward, you will get my inward bass, and it sounds like this. Outward, inward, yeah? If you really want to spice it up, you can add a click roll to it, and you will get a that's hard on your throat. By the way, make sure that you drink a lot of water during the practice of this, because it can hurt a little bit. So if it starts to hurt, take a break, drink some water, and try again later. Okay?
For this video, I will show you how to make the double bass. I discovered this technique thanks to my friend Freddy Beats, and I will talk about him at the end of the video. So this technique, the double bass, is in 2 steps. So now, step 1. The electric bass. It's a technique a lot of beatboxers already know and use. It's a famous bass. This bass at the beginning is really difficult, and it hurts the throat so much. So do it slowly. It's the same technique like when we cough. When you cough, it's like this. Coronavirus. So at the beginning, you know the can you hear the bass? It's here on the throat, so it's really complicated. When you have this, you have to continue with your voice. It hurts the throat so much, so do it slowly, step by step, and think to drink water. It's really important. Me, I can't drink water because when you control this bass, you have to make it with your nose. For that, you just have to close your mouth and to do the bass. Think about that, only with your nose. Now, step 2. The lips bass, this one. Okay, first you have to put air, like a bubble of air, in your mouth. After, you have to put pressure in your lips, like this. When I'm like this, I have a bubble of air in my mouth. And after, when you're like this, you keep your mouth closed and you push. It's really important to understand that you can breathe at the same time. It's the most important of this bass. Okay? I can breathe because I only use the air who comes from my mouth, not from the lung. It's the most important, guys. You have to understand that. Okay, guys, now step 3. We will combine the two bass together. So the first bass with the nose, the second bass with the lips. Combine it together and do it. It's amazing because when you combine these two bass, it adds an electric texture. And after, when you can do this bass, you can choose the length of the bass. You can do long, short, and you can put separately one by one. It's really important, guys, to use this technique in your own way, with your own routine, your own style. It's really important, guys. I just want to say thank you, Freddy Beats, to create this amazing bass. He's an amazing beatboxer, he has an amazing voice, and he used this technique perfectly.
And this is a tutorial on the laser whistle. So the sound is... So I'll probably put Codfish Laser in the title because he's the most well-known beatboxer who does the sound. And the sound isn't popular per se, but there are other beatboxers who do the sound as well. So to learn the sound, you're gonna first need to learn the normal laser, which is... So to learn the normal laser sound, first you're just gonna do a hi-hat and extend it out, and that'll be your airflow for the sound. And from that, you're just gonna curl in your bottom lip over your bottom teeth to control where the air goes. So like this. And once you get that, all you're gonna do is just curl your bottom lip all the way, and that motion is what's gonna give the laser effect. Once you're at the end of the laser, you should be able to feel the air going down. So if you place your hand next to your chin and do the sound, you should be able to feel it in your hand. So once you get that sound, it's just one more step to get the whistle. So now in the same position you had with your normal whistle, you're also going to curl in your top lip over your top teeth. And once you're at this position, then you're just going to, again, curl in your bottom lip all the way, like the normal laser, until you're able to find the whistle. And then it's just the same motion of curling in your bottom lip, which gives it the laser sound. Okay, so to recap, it's 4 steps. First, do an extended hi-hat. Second, curl over your bottom lip and do the sound over that. Third, curl in your top lip as well to direct the airflow.
And 4, curl in your bottom lip all the way to get the whistle sound. So since it is an outward whistle, you can combine it with other outward sounds. Like you can do a snare before it. You can also vocalize it. And you can even oscillate it if you want. So that's about it for the sound. It is a whistle, so it's going to take a while to learn it. But keep practicing, don't give up. I'm sure you'll get it.
And you need only 3 steps to do double voice. Only 3 steps. Step 1, sing falsetto. I don't know the pronunciation. Falsetto. Falsetto, like chorus, pure high voice. It's really drying voice. Step 2, sing mixed voice. Natural voice and high voice mix. Like this. And step 3, just change your voice from step 1 to step 2. Step 1 to step 2. From falsetto to a mixed voice. Like this. 1, 2, shut the fuck up. You can change the pitch and timing of the crack. I don't give a fuck about a motherfucking po. I'ma pull up with a stick and hit you. And you can change the timing. You can say I love it to you, hit the ground, shout to my bro dealer. That's all.